Today I'm being joined by Winston Harris, Coordinator for Community Programs at the MLSE Launchpad. Winston, thanks for joining us today.
Of course, Matt.
So Winston's going to give us a behind-the-scenes tour of the MLSE Launchpad as we learn more about what the Launchpad is and how it plays such an important role in the lives of youth in Toronto. You ready to get this started?
Let's go. It's more than a gym.
Let's go. So Winston, before we get into what you do exactly, can you let everyone know what the Launchpad is and how it plays a role in the youth community of Toronto?
Yeah, Matt, sure. So Launchpad is this place where youth can come in and participate in both physical and non-physical activity. The pillars we work on here are the 4 pillars. So it's healthy body, healthy mind, ready for work, and then ready for school. So here we're preparing kids to go off and get ready for school and be comfortable, focusing on life skills and also focusing on the everyday things that kids go through.
And what is your role exactly, and what does it entail of?
Yeah, so I work on all the external community programs that run outside the building. So we have wonderful programs that run in MLSE Launchpad, but we also do work all around the GTA as well too. So we have a football program, a soccer program, a basketball program, and a hockey program, and we run in multiple sites around the GTA, partnering with the City of Toronto and Toronto Community Housing.
And Winston, growing up, did you have facilities like this available to you where you can go and play sports and also places that focus on your educational goals?
Yeah, so that's the thing about Launchpad. It's such a unique place. Growing up, we had our community centers that we could play basketball, play soccer and stuff like that, but nothing where it was a drop-in center, all in-house and all in the same space. So Launchpad is definitely unique in that way where, kids can come in here and participate in programs from rock climbing to curling to basketball, all in the same place. It's definitely unique in one of its kind.
Kids here at Launchpad will receive a surprise visit from an athlete or a celebrity. Michael B. Jordan from Creed 2 or WNBA star Kia Nurse, to name a few. How meaningful do you think it is for the kids to actually see them up close and to be able to interact with them?
Yeah, I think it's so influential for the kids to see people that look like them be put in positions and be successful and also still come back to their communities. I think it's such a big message that we're showing to these kids that, hey, if you focus and you work hard, you can be in these positions as well too. Brett Van Vliet coming back here, doing his Raptors signing, the big deal to have him come in as an ambassador. So I think it's really good for the kids to feel that the presence of the Raptors, feel the presence of the community partners being there.
You have basketball, roller hockey, curling. You even have a rock climbing wall. But it's not just sports here at the Launchpad. Can you tell us a little bit more about your educational goals for the youth in Toronto?
Yeah, so something that Launchpad prides themselves on is, providing a safe space for kids to feel welcome to come do their homework. So we offer our after-school program where kids can sit down, have a safe space to do their work, and get help from some of our youth mentor staff that are hired by us. But it's also some of the initiatives that we do on court. So we try to make learning fun through some sport initiatives. So combining what's learned in the classroom to on court. So one of the initiatives that comes to mind is sport and STEM, which is teaching science through all these sport activities. So what we like to do is make it fun for kids and make kids feel actually happy to do their work.
That's amazing because I don't know about you, but for me growing up as a kid, it was always homework and sports, and they're always separated. I always wanted to do one and not the other. So it's great that you guys were able to kind of bridge that gap and partner them together.
Yeah.
Just last year, the Raptors made an incredible playoff run that ended in winning the NBA championship. Now, just before the playoffs started, the Raptors paid a surprise visit to all of the kids here, where they got to interact and participate in activities with hundreds of kids. What did that mean to kids, and what was that day like?
Yeah, so that day was a total surprise for the kids. The full team, Raptors team, actually came and surprised a bunch of kids behind the curtain. So when the curtain was pulled over and they showed the full team, it was a huge surprise to even some of the staff members as well, as the Toronto Raptors full team appearance has never happened at MLSE Launchpad. I can definitely tell that day created tons of more fans for the Toronto Raptors, and also, it's such a fun programming day for the kids. Seeing Marc Gasol participate in hockey and seeing Serge Ibaka participate in curling, it was such a fun experience, fun day for the kids that I think they'll remember forever.
So that day you were there, and there's a photo online of, I think it's Fred VanVleet and Norman Powell. Pascal might be in it as well, but you're just slightly behind them on the court dribbling the basketball. What did that day mean for you and the rest of the staff, as well as Launchpad as a whole?
Yeah, I think it validates the work that we're doing in the building. You know, all the staff put in such hard work to, you know, make sure that, you know, the kids are always put first, and you know, that day just highlighted that day. You know, making sure that kids were, you know, put in the forefront with, you know, seeing the Toronto Raptors, which they would probably never have the opportunity to see. You know, it's definitely validated all the work that we've done here.
We got to see it all. We got to see the facility, we got to learn about what Launchpad is, and we got to learn about what you do. Before we end this off, is there anything that you want the viewers to know?
Yeah, just that, you know, this building is more than a gym, and there's tons of great things going on here, and it's a youth-focused building, so I would totally recommend checking out our website, checking out the building, you know, and getting involved when you can through any of our volunteer opportunities. But MLSE Launchpad is a great place to be.
Amazing. Well, thanks again for your time. I really appreciate it, and I know that the viewers will really appreciate it as well.
Thanks for having me, man.
Perfect.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.